Hi there, welcome my dear students. In this lecture, I'm going to teach you how you can create a Netflix landing page similar to this one, this movie page. And we have here this season Money Heist, and I'm using the background image. You can download this from the Google, and I have downloaded the logo from the Google, and I'm gonna create this now for you guys. So we need two things here. We need Bootstrap, and we need Font Awesome Kit that I'm gonna link in our code. So I have assets here, and inside here assets I have a video, and here I have some images like I have background, close button, logo, and Money Heist logo, and the play button. And I need one more thing to show you, like when you click on this watch trailer, you will see this video. So we are gonna work on that now. So let's come back here. I'm going to open this in the VS Code. Now here, what I'm gonna do, we need to create a file here, index.html, and I'm gonna link the markup here. Sorry, I'm gonna create the markup here, and here I'm gonna say that Netflix landing page. And after that, I need one more thing. I need to link here our style sheet. I'm gonna say that inside assets, there is going to be a CSS folder, and I'm gonna say app.css, and there we need one more thing. We need a script that is going to be our custom script, and here I need inside assets JS folder, and inside there I need app.js. Right now inside asset, you can't see that like we have the app.css or the app.js. I'm gonna create these files. Alt click and create file. Here I have the CSS folder. I'm gonna split up here CSS folder and CSS file, and here app.js. Right now we don't have any JS. I'm gonna alt and click and create file. There you go. Can you see we have JS, and inside that we have app.js. So we are gonna work on all of these three files, and I need to link Bootstrap as well here that we are gonna use in our project. So I'm gonna copy the CDN from here, and I'm gonna paste that here. I'm gonna remove the extra things from here, and we need one more thing. We need the font awesome icons as well. So I'm gonna open up my kit. If you don't have a font awesome kit, what you can do, you can sign up and you can access your kit. I'm gonna copy the CDN from here, this font awesome kit embedded code, and I'm gonna put that into our code. So let's start working with here. And but before that, there is one more thing that we need, that is going to be Google Fonts. Okay, now here I have Roboto family. I'm gonna use that. I will click on import. I have already selected all of the fonts. I'm gonna copy this from here, and let's come back into our code. I'm gonna paste that here. So I have here Roboto, and sorry, not in the app.js. We need this inside the app.css. And here I'm gonna do asterisk and curly brackets, and I'm gonna say M0, and padding needs to be 0. And after that we need box sizing. I'm gonna say box sizing needs to be border box, and we need one more thing. We need this CSS rules to specify font family. So I'm gonna paste that here. So in the whole of body, in on the whole HTML, we will have this font family. So the next thing that we need to work on, I'm gonna come up here, and here I'm gonna create a class with the name of container, and I need one more class that is going to be w100, and I need px-0. I don't need any kind of margins from left and right. And after that, inside here, I'm gonna create. I need a header, and inside header there will be few classes that we need. Let me create that classes. So I'm gonna use here position hyphen absolute, and I need the flex, display flex, and I need align item. I want my items to be center, align items center, and I need justify content center. So And there is one more thing, I need W100. So inside header we are gonna do the things like this one. We are gonna put our logo, our menu, and this search bar here. And let me do one thing. Let me run the live server so you can see the changes as well onto the live server. There you go. Let me inspect this. Here can you see we have the PX, we have W100. If I click here, we have the line item center, justify content, W100 position, absolute important. So we are gonna do more work here into our HTML. Inside here we need a tag, and I'm gonna say hash, and there will be some classes. I'm gonna say that this is going to be logo, and inside here I need logo. So I'm gonna say this is going to be inside assets. Inside asset I have images, and here from here I need the logo. So I'm gonna say logo. So let me come back here, and can you see we have this logo here? We are gonna fix that now. We are gonna work on it, and we're gonna fix it now. So I will come back here. We have the logo part here, and outside of this a tag we need a UL, and inside UL we need navigation dot deflex, and after that inside we need li, and we need like few li's. I'm gonna say li, and inside li I need a tag, and I'm gonna say this needs to be 3. I need 3, sorry, this needs to be multiplied by 3, and inside each li I need a tag. Can you see like this? So what I need here, I'm gonna say hash, and this is going to be home, and after that I need about, and let's do contact. Let me duplicate that, and you can say blog, or let's move that to up. So hash, this is going to be hash. Let me save that. Let's go back onto the browser. We have this. We are gonna make this beautify later on. So I'm just like focusing on the markup right now on our HTML, and now we need one more thing. We need inside our header, outside of the UL, we need a div, and I'm gonna say that search, and this is going to be, I'm gonna give a one more class position relative for this tab, and inside that we need an input, and this is going to be, again, let's do position relative, and after that I need W100 here and H100. So here we have an input, so this is going to be a search, and or you can say that text, and here I'm gonna put a placeholder that is going to be search. Let me save that. Let's come back onto the browser. We have this search, we have the menu, and the logo. So we are gonna work on this now. So before that we have a container, and here what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give some classes to the container. I'm gonna say max width needs to be 100%, and after that I need height, that needs to be 100 VH, and after that I need a background color. So I'm gonna say background hash 000. There you go, we have a background color as well. So I'm gonna copy this, and I will come back here. I'm gonna say dot container, and inside here we have this code. Let me make this a little smaller so you can see what's going on. Okay, here the next thing is we have this header. So I'm gonna say that dot header, and we need here T0 top. From top we want this to be 0. Can you see we have position absolute here? So that's why I'm directly typing top 0. And we have this class in Bootstrap as well. Left needs to be 0, and after that I need some padding, and padding is going to be top and bottom 30 pixels, and from left and right that is going to be 100 pixels. Let me save that. So after that I need one more thing. I'm gonna say z index, that needs to be 1 over 1000. So later on when we are gonna put background image, so we want that to be on front, not on the back. And the next thing, after inside the header, we have this logo class. So what we are gonna do, I'm gonna pick up this, and it's not dot header, it's just header. And here I'm gonna pick up the header, and inside header we have a class name with the name of logo. Here, this one, and here I'm gonna write the logo CSS max width, and that is going to be 150 px, and let me save that. And this is for the logo one. So let me see, there you go. And sorry, this needs to be on image, not on the class logo. Inside that we have an image. Can you see it's fixed now? And let me come back here, and after that we have this navigation class here. So I'm gonna say that dot navigation, and inside that we have li, and I'm gonna say list style, that needs to be none. And after that I need margin, and that is going to be zero from top bottom, and left right, that is going to be 10 pixels. Let me save that. There you go. Can you see this is looking better now? This is in the center. We don't want this into center. We need this to be between, like this. Can you see this is looking much better? So I'm gonna change here. That is here, this one, between. Let me save that. It's done. Okay. So navigation li, and after that we want some, like on hover we want to change the properties. So I'm gonna copy this here, and I'm gonna paste that, and after the li, and inside that we want that, like on hover we want to change the color of a tag. So I'm gonna say a tag, and inside here I need a color. I'm gonna change the color. So color is going to be, I'm gonna say hash TC3545, and I'm gonna say that this is going to be important. Let me save that. Here, can you see on hover our color is changing? Can you see, similar to this one, we are gonna work on the rest of the a tag as well. Okay, let's come up here, and we're gonna put some classes here on the a tag. So what I'm gonna do here, we don't have any class. Let me select all of these because we want the class on all of these class, and that is going to be, I want text needs to be white, and I don't need any kind of text decoration. So I'm gonna say text decoration hyphen none. These are all Bootstrap classes. And after that I need the font weight to be bold, FW hyphen bold. Let me save that and let me show you. There you go. Can you see that blue color is gone, that underline is gone, and our font is bold? So the next thing is our search part that is remaining. We need to work on our search to make it look more beautiful. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna work on, I will say dot search, and after that width needs to be 300 pixels, and I'm gonna say height needs to be 40 pixels, and let me save that. There you go. Can you see? Now there is one more thing I need here. I need a I need a font awesome icon here to show that icon here similar to this one. So for that I will come up here, I'll click on icons. It's loading. Here I'm gonna say search. Let me hit enter. I'm gonna click on free. Here you will see a lot of icons. So I'm gonna pick up this one, the search one, the magnify glass, and I'm gonna click on here to copy the SVG code, and I will come back here and I'm gonna paste that here. Let me save that. There you go. Can you see we have the icon here, but now we need to work on this search input first to make it look better. So I'm gonna say dot search. Inside that we have input. Oops. And here I'm gonna say top needs to be 0, and left needs to be 0, and I want a color as well. So I'm gonna say color needs to be white, the input one, and after that I'm gonna say the background color, the background needs to be transparent. Let me save that. Can you see? That's why we did the white, because we want to see the because the background is going to be transparent and we want to see our text that needs to be white. And after that we need a border. So I'm gonna say border that needs to be 1 pixel, and after that I'm gonna say solid, and I need RGB, red, green, blue, and alpha. Alpha is for the opacity, and I'm gonna say 255. Let me copy that and let me paste that here quickly, and I'm gonna say 0.5. Let me save that. Can you see we have the border there? And let me make this bigger because we are not working in the CSS part right now. And I need outline to be none, and after that border radius that is going to be, I'm gonna say 4 pixel, and after that I need padding as well, so I'm gonna say padding, and that is going to be 0 and 10 pixels from top, 0 right 10 pixels, and from bottom 0, and from left right that is going to be 45 pixels. Let me, yeah, that's good, and let me save that. There you go. Can you see it's looking good now? So we need this search icon onto the top. So we are gonna work on that. So there is one more thing I need to put, that needs to be backdrop backdrop filter. I'm gonna say this needs to be blur, and there is a blur function. I'm gonna use that blur and 10 pixel. Let me save that, and you will see that blurriness once we do work with our icon as well. So right now our placeholder is not looking good, so we need to fix our placeholder as well. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy this one, and after that I need placeholder. Here I'm gonna say color that needs to be FFF white, and let me save that. Can you see this looks good? Now can you see this one, like this is the blurry effect. You will see that once we have our image part there, and you will see the blurriness effect. And after that we need to work on our icon, so I'm gonna paste that here again, and instead of search this time I inside the dot search we have a I tag, and I'm gonna say that position, this is going to be position that is going to be absolute, and let me show you the CSS part as well. So can you see we are using the position relative, and here as well. So we want this to be inside of this, so position absolute, and here I'm gonna say top needs to be 50%, and after that I need left needs to be 10 pixels, and after that I need transform, and this is going to be translate y, and here I'm gonna say minus 50%, so this is going to be up into the center. And there are little bit more changes we need padding right, and that needs to be 10 pixels. Let me save that. And after that we need a color, border color on right side, border hyphen right, and I need this needs to be 1 pixels and solid, and after that I need the border color that needs to be white. Can you see this one? And we need one more, this icon color, we need to change that. I'm gonna say color that needs to be hash FFF for white, and let me put the comma. There you go. Can you see it's look good, similar to this one? So okay, we have this padding here, that's why it's not looking into the center, but I have done CSS here. I said I need this to be 0, so let me copy this. I will come up here and I will do DLUL, and I'm gonna do margin 0. There you go. Can you see it's in the center now? So let me come back here, and we have done the work so far with these, with all of these. And next part is we are gonna work outside of the header, and we need this background image, we need this logo, this text, and these some stats like 2020 12 plus rating or something like, 9 plus or 12 plus, and after that 1 hour 55-minute action, play button, my list, and on this we want to play a video. So let's go back onto the code. Let me make this a little bigger so we can start working outside of our header. Let me close our header here, and we're gonna work outside of our header. Here I'm gonna do like banner class, and inside that we need position relative, and after that we need display flex and justify content hyphen start, and we need align items needs to be in center, and after that we need one more class that is going to be w100 because we need width to be 100%. And inside this div, let me make this bigger because we are gonna work a lot here in the markup. And after that we need an image tag here, and with the class name of bg, and I'm gonna say position absolute position. This is going to be absolute. And after that we need w100, width needs to be 100%, and height needs to be 100. Here I'm gonna link the background image. Inside assets we have images, and I'm gonna link the bg background here. Let me save that. And okay, we can't see the background right now, so what we have to do, we need to do some work in the CSS part. Let me come up here and let me close this. So here we have this banner. Let me pick up this banner, and I'm gonna say banner, and inside banner we need we have already done the width 100%. And one second, let me check few things here. Width is already 100%, and did we do okay, we need height here. Height height 100 vh. Let me save that. There you go. Can you see we have this image here, this professor one? And let me make this here so we can, let me see, it needs to be 100%. It's already there, we don't need width. Let me remove this. Okay, let's come back here, and here I need few more things. Banner, and here I have put one class pg, and I'm gonna say dot pg, and here I'm gonna say top needs to be 0 and left needs to be 0, and object fit, I'm gonna say that needs to be cover. And after that I need a opacity so I can see the text a little bit clear. Let me save that, and there you go. Let me say that. Can you see it's looking good now? Can you see this blur effect? Let me inspect this one. Can you see we have this blur? Can you see blur is gone, blur is back? So I'm gonna inspect, I'm gonna do this inspect like this way. Now outside of this image, what I need a div. I'm gonna say that content, and after that I'm gonna say position absolute, and I need z index number, z index 1, and inside that I need one more image, and here I want to put my logo here. So I'm gonna use, this is a logo, money heist logo. I need to use this one. So I'm gonna say that I'm gonna say class, this is going to be title. Let me save that. So this is going to be for our logo, this one. Can you see? So I will come back here, and let me, okay, so after that I'm gonna say that we have this content dot content, and here I want to say that max fit, that needs to be 5550 pixels. And after that inside the content I have a title, or I can just simply say inside content I have an image, and here this is the image. I don't need this title class. Let me remove that. And here I'm gonna say that max width for the logo, that needs to be 250 pixels. Let me save that, and let me see if it's applied. Can you see it's applied? There is a little bit difference. And I'm gonna come back here, and outside of this div or inside of this div we need h4, and I'm gonna say that inside this h4 I need some text. I'm gonna say span, and I need 4 spans here. And so let me hit enter. I need to separate this. Okay, here I'm gonna say 2020, and after that I need I, and after that I'm gonna say 12 plus, or you can say 12 plus, or after that I need a class year, and I'm gonna say d hyphen inline and inline block, and after that I need bg danger. So you can see a danger one similar to this one. Can you see this one? And after that I need text needs to be white here. Let me save that and let me show you. Can you see that 2020 12 plus, and we have that, and I said text white, but text white is not coming. Okay, I will check why it's not coming white. We can fix it. Let me check why it's not showing white. Oh, there is a spelling mistake. Text needs to be white. There you go. Let's come back here, and in the next span I'm gonna say 1 hour and 55 minutes, and after that I need here is action. Let me save that, and there you go, this one. So the next thing is we need to work on this on the content, and inside that we have a h4, and I'm gonna say inside that we have a h4, and I want a color. I want to change the color. That is going to be RGBA, and let me paste this one here, and after that we need the font weight. Font weight needs to be 500. Let me save, and there you go. Can you see this is more prominent now? Next thing is in the H4 we have these spans, and we want to do work on these spans. So I'm gonna say padding, that is going to be 0 from top and bottom, and left right that is going to be 10 pixels, and after that I need border right. So I'm gonna say border right, and here that is going to be 1 pixel solid, and after that RGBA value 0.5, same thing. Let me save that here. Can you see we have this border here, and we don't want border onto last child. So what we are gonna do, I'm gonna copy whole this, and I'm gonna paste, and I'm gonna say span, and after that I'm gonna say first child, and I'm gonna say padding needs to be I'm gonna say padding left. I'm gonna say padding hyphen left needs to be 0, and border right is fine. Let me remove that, and let me copy that, and let me paste here, and here I'm gonna say border hyphen right, that needs to be none, and this is not going to be first child, this is going to be last child. So I'm gonna say last child. Let me save that, and here can you see we don't have any border on the last child. Okay, now there is one more thing. Our text is like on the edge. We want this to be parallel to similar to this one. So what we can do, this is here. Let me check, and this is not right. So I'm gonna say padding left right top bottom 0, and left right I'm gonna say 100 pixels. So this looks good. So I'm gonna copy this here from here. Let's go back into the code, and here in the banner I'm gonna say this needs to be padding 100 pixels. So I'm gonna come at bottom here, and this looks good. And next thing is we are gonna work on our outside of the h4. I need a p tag, and I'm gonna say class that is going to be fs-6 and fw-light, and text needs to be white, and after that I'm gonna say lh hyphen 1 hyphen 5 and my hyphen 4, like margin top and bottom. I want 4, and from margin top I just want here empty 0, or one second, y-axis top bottom, and I can just do margin bottom to be 4. One second, let me check here. This is the p. Okay, we need text inside the p tag, so here I'm gonna copy this text from here, and I will come back here and I'm gonna paste the text inside here. Let me paste the text, and let's come back here. And can you see if we have this? Again, we can't see the text is white. Oh, I missed. I put these dots. Let me remove that. There you go. Can you see? We have this text here. Now the next thing we need is these two buttons. So what I'm gonna do, outside of these p tags, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create a div with the name of buttons, and inside that we will have two buttons. So I'm gonna say a multiply by 2 because we need two buttons, and properties are going to be same. So let me remove the second one. So I'm gonna say this is going to be position relative, and after that we need d inline hyphen block. You can see all of these classes from the Bootstrap. So this is going to be d inline block, and after that I need mr2, and for margin right there is me2, I believe. Oops, again, why I'm doing these mistakes? This needs to be in class. Or let me do one thing, a dot, like this. This is what I was trying to do. So me2, and after that I need pg, that is going to be danger, and text needs to be white, and after that I'm gonna say px-4 and py-2, and I don't want any kind of text decoration. I'm gonna say text hyphen decoration, that needs to be none, and after that I need font weight, that needs to be bold, and after that I don't need I need some letter spacing, so I'm gonna say letter spacing hyphen 1. These are all Bootstrap predefined classes, and I want text to be uppercase, and let me hit tab. And here inside here in the a tag I need one I tag as well. So here let me copy from the font awesome. So I need this play button from here, or what I can do, I can, or let me type here play. We have this play button. Let's copy the first one. Let me copy this. Let's come back here. Let me paste that, and there is one more thing, my list, this one. There you go. Can you see we have this button similar to this one? Oh, this is play. We need to write play, not my list. This is going to be a play. Let me save that. So now I need second button. I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna paste that here, and this is going to be my list. And let me save that. Let's come back here. We have this button as well, and we have plus icon. We need a plus icon here, so I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna say plus. Let me hit enter. And this one, can you see the first one? We are gonna use this plus icon from here. Let me copy this. Let's come back here, and I'm gonna paste that here. So far solid far plus. Okay, let's come up here in the CSS. So here we have this content. I'm gonna copy this content because buttons are inside the content, or I can directly call this button class here dot buttons, and inside that we have a tag, and we want on hover. Um, Before that, on hover, we want this our second button, this one, to be transparent. So I'm gonna say nth child, and this is the second, this is the first child of the buttons. This is the first child, and this is the second child of buttons. So I'm gonna say a and child 2, and inside here I'm gonna say background, and that is going to be RGBA, and all of these values needs to be all of these 2 to 5, all of these needs to be 0, and this is going to be 0.5. And one more thing, I need the border. So I'm gonna say border 1px solid, and I need the same RGBA thing here, 2 to 5, 0.2 to 5, and 0.5 alpha value transparency. Let me save that, and let me come up here, let me reload, and I want this child to be transparent. Why it's not transparent? Let me check, and let me make this important. There you go. Can you see? Now it's it's good. So I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna put important here. Important. So what I need, I'm gonna copy this again, and here I'm gonna say on hover. On hover, I want to change my background, and that is going to be this one. And I'm gonna say this needs to be important. Let me remove this extra thing from here. Let me save. Let's come back here now. Can you see on hover I'm changing my color. Now there is one last thing. On this click we want this video to be here, and I'm gonna work on this icon, this watch later, and when we click on, we want that pop up, and here the JS part comes. So let me come up here now. Outside of this div, this banner div, uh, I want to put that button here. So I'm gonna say this is going to be a trailer, and I want position to be fixed, and after that I need width needs to be 100, and I'm gonna say display flex, and after that justify, I'm gonna say justify hyphen content, that is going to be center. Oops. Justify content, that is going to be center. Let me make this bigger so we can later on work on this CSS part. And after that I need align items to be center, and let me hit tab, and after that I need a video here. So source is going to be inside asset. I have a video folder. I'm gonna hit enter, and I'm gonna pick up this video mp4 file from here, and I'm gonna say I need controls like the play, stop, and all of that, and by default I want this to be autoplay. So after that I need an image tag here, and here I'm gonna put up the I'm gonna put up like our play button. So from here I'm gonna, sorry, not play, this close button here. So I'm gonna say this is going to be a close, and I'm gonna do some class here, and I'm gonna say close, and position is going to be absolute here. Let me save that, and let's come back here. So let me see, where is that button? Why can't see the button? Let me check here. Display flex, line item, justify position fixed. Okay, I need to do some work here on this trailer, on this class. So what I have to do, I will come up here into the CSS, and I'm gonna pick up this trailer class from here, and let me close this content. Outside of this div I need a tag. So what I'm gonna do, this is going to be hash, and I need here, I'm gonna say watch trailer. Sorry, watch trailer, and I need a image as well here. Let me put that image, and here I'm gonna say assets, and inside images, and I need this play button here. I was saying I have missed something, so I have missed this A button here. So image, and we have this, and let's see here. I still can't see my button. 1 second. Okay, it's here right now. Can you see? It's here. So we need this to be at the bottom. So we are gonna put some classes here. So I'm gonna say this is going to be a play button, so I will say play. And position, I want position needs to be absolute, and from bottom I want this to be 0, so this is going directly onto the bottom. And after that left, I need left, from left I need to be 0. And after that I need d hyphen inline, and this is going to be a inline flex. And after that I need justify content start, like I want this on this side from start. And after that I need align items center. And after that I need this text to be white, and I need this text to be uppercase, and we need any kind of text decoration needs to be none. And we can do one more thing. Instead of text decoration, we have a lot of text decoration here. So I can remove all of the text decoration, and I can come up here and I can say a text decoration needs to be none. Let me save that. And there you go. We don't have any text decoration. Can you see it's on the bottom now? Let me inspect this. Can you see we have the bootstrap classes that we are putting? Can you see this bottom 0? It's on the bottom. And position absolute, due to position absolute, it's here. Sorry, I'm messing up with these generic classes. So here text decoration, and we need one more thing. Letter spacing needs to be 1, and I need to give font hyphen size. I'm gonna say 1_2 em. And after that cursor, I need cursor as well. I'm gonna say cursor hyphen pointer. And after that I need the padding bottom, that is going to be 3. So there is a space now here. And after this we have this image part, and we have this a watch trailer. So we need to like do some modification here on this. So let me come back here in the CSS, and here we are gonna make this a little bit more beautiful. So here we have our play, and inside that we have an image. So what we can do, I'm gonna say dot play, and inside that we have an image. So I can say mr10. So there is a bootstrap class as well, like you can do use the mr margin right and 1 2 3, it's up to you. And after that I'm gonna say max width for this button, that is going to be 50 pixels. Let me save that, and there you go. Can you see it's looking more beautiful now? And now on click, what I want to do, I want to show this div, but before that we need to work on this trailer class. We need to write some CSS. So I'm gonna say trailer, and after that I'm gonna say top needs to be 50, top needs to be 50%, and left needs to be I'm gonna say 50%. And after that I need a transform here, and I'm gonna say translate, and this is going to be minus 50%. And after that I'm gonna say minus 50%. And after that I need a z index, and this is going to be, I'm gonna say 10,000, the highest value. And after that I need one more thing, I need a backdrop filter. So because like when the this pop-up is gonna come up, I want the rest of the background needs to be blur. So I'm gonna say backdrop filter, that needs to be blur. And I'm gonna say this is needs to be like 20 pixels. And after that I want to say that visibility I want this to be hidden, so I don't want this to be shown. We are gonna show that when someone is gonna click on it. So I'm gonna say opacity, that needs to be 0 for now. And there is for few more things, trailer, and we need trailer dot active. We are gonna add this class when someone is gonna click on this button. So this active class is gonna add here. So on active we want the visibility, we want visibility to be visible, and opacity, and we want the opacity to be 1. And after that inside this trailer we have a video, we need to put some CSS for that video as well. So I'm gonna say dot trailer, inside that we have a video, and video needs to be, I'm gonna say max width for the video. I want that to be 900 pixels. And after that, we have an outline. We are going to say that outline needs to be none for now. Let me save that. Let's come back here. Let me refresh this page. And okay, we can't see the video now because our button is not gonna work. Even if I'm clicking here, you can't see anything. We need to write our JS code for this. But there is one last thing. We want the close button CSS, this image one. So inside here, I'm gonna say top needs to be 30 pixels and right needs to be 30 pixels, and I want cursor to be pointer. And after that, I need filter to be invert, and invert is going to be 1. And after that, I need max width, that is going to be 32 pixels for this image. And after that, that's it. Let me save that. And now what we have to do, we need to work with our app.js file. So what we are gonna do, we are gonna write here a function to toggle the video. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna use a add event listener here, or I'm gonna create a function here, and after that I'm gonna call the add event listener on this. So I'm gonna say const s6 function, and I'm gonna say toggle toggle video, and is equal. I'm gonna create an arrow function here, and inside here, now I'm gonna say select the element with the class trailer. So let me copy that. Where is trailer? We have trailer here with the class name. So what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna create a variable with the name of trailer, and is equal sign. I'm gonna use document dot query selector, and inside query selector, I'm gonna pick up that by their class name, that is dot trailer. And after that, I need to select the. I'm gonna write some code for you, comments, so you can know like what I'm doing. So select the first video element on the page. So I'm gonna say const video, and that is going to be document dot. I'm gonna use the query selector here, and after that we have a video tag here. Can you see this one? So after that, I want toggle button here. Like if the class active is there, I want to remove that. If class active is not there, I want the class active to be added there. So toggle the active class on the trailer element, and here I'm gonna say this trailer, we have this variable trailer dot. I'm gonna use the toggle function here. So sorry, trailer dot class list, the class that we want to add on, which like when we are gonna when there is a toggle. So like if the class active is not there, then add the class active, otherwise remove that. So now I need a if else here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say that trailer dot class list, and after that I'm gonna say class list dot contains, and I'm gonna say if the class list trailer this div contains this active class, then do something for me. So I'm gonna say here video dot current time is equal needs to be 0. Like whenever there is active class, this video needs to start from the beginning. So video dot play function, and play the video automatically like when it's loaded. And after that I want else, like if the class active is not there, then do one thing, video needs to be paused, like wherever that video is, I want my video to be paused. And now our JS function is done, but what we have to do, this is still not gonna work because we have not called anything on this button click. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna say add event listener to the elements with the ID. So what I'm gonna do here on this button, I'm gonna put an ID here. So I'm gonna say that watch camel case, watch trailer, and I'm gonna copy this ID, and I'm gonna come up here, and I'm gonna say that document dot get element by ID, and here when we are calling anything with the ID, we are not gonna write here hash. We are just gonna paste the ID name, and after that I'm gonna say that add event listener, and add event listener is going to be, let me make this a little bit bigger like this. So add event listener is going to be a click, and on click what we want to do, we want to call this function here. So like whenever someone is gonna click on here on this button, when someone is going to click on this button, what do we want to do? Like the document, we want the document to get element by ID, and when someone is going to click on this, I want a event to be triggered, and when this event is going to trigger, it's going to call this function. Let me save that and let's come back here. Let me click on here and you will see the video. No, it's not showing the video. Why? Cannot read add event listener, cannot read property of. One second, why it's not giving me that? Let me check. Toggle video. Let me refresh. Cannot read property of null reading event add event listener. So one second, let me check why it's not picking. Okay, let me check the HTML and let's go onto the onto the top. So our script is loading first and markup is coming after. So I'm gonna put a tag here. I'm gonna say defer. So after the markup is called, it's gonna load the JS at the end. So now the error is gone. If I click on here, can you see we have this video? But we want, when someone is gonna click on this close button, we want this video to be closed. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna copy this from here. I'm gonna paste that here and I'm gonna put another ID here, and that is going to be, I'm gonna say that like this image button, I want a ID here. So I'm gonna say that close, and that is going to be our trailer, and I want this to be closed. So I'm gonna say that on when someone is gonna click on this image, I want to trigger this like toggle video, and it's gonna come up here, and if we found like active class is there, it's gonna remove that. So let me come up here and let me click here. This is the video. I'm gonna close this. Can you see the video is closed? And let me start that again. It start from 0. Let me close. Let me start that again. So it's working perfectly fine now. So that's it for today, and I have not make this responsive because this video is already lengthy. So I'm gonna finish up here, and if you want the responsive code of this lecture, you can you can leave a comment and I will share the code with you, the responsiveness of this lecture, and see you guys in the next lecture. Take care. Bye bye.